Have you ever been told you're not enough? Not skinny enough? Not perfect enough? Not marketable enough? Well, Iskra Lawrence was. For most of her early life, the world screamed at her to change, to shrink herself, to fit into an industry that couldn't make room for her reality. But instead of breaking, she did something rare. She pushed back. And in doing so, she didn't just build a modeling career. She ignited a global movement. This is the untold story of a girl from Wolverhampton, England, who turned rejection into revolution and became a role model for millions across the world. Before we dive deep into this incredible journey, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Vibe Chic TV, and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss the kind of stories that don't just entertain, they empower. Iskra Arabella Lawrence was born on September 11, 1990. She had the look, blonde hair, piercing eyes, confidence even as a child. But the moment she stepped into the modeling industry, the message was clear. You're not the right size. She was just 13 when she started modeling. But by 15, she was dropped from her agency for not losing enough weight. Let that sink in. A teenage girl, still growing, still becoming, told her body wasn't worthy. That could have ended her dreams, could have crushed her spirit. But it didn't. Instead, she made a vow. If there's no space for me in this industry, I'll make my own. Years later, that promise became reality. She joined Jag Models, an agency that didn't believe in outdated labels like plus size. They believed in people, in presence, in purpose. That's when the world started to notice. Her big break? Becoming the face of Aerie's Aerie Real campaign. A bold lingerie brand, no retouching, no filters, no fake perfection. Iskra was front and center. Real skin, real curves, real confidence. She wasn't edited. She wasn't ashamed. She was everything the fashion industry had tried to erase. And people loved her for it. Quick reminder, if this story is already touching you, show your love by subscribing right now. Join the Rejection family where we celebrate fearless women like Iskra every single week. But behind the headlines and glowing campaigns was a deeper, more personal battle. Iskra openly shared her struggles with body dysmorphia, disordered eating, and the pressure to constantly meet impossible standards. In 2017, she stepped on a TEDx stage and gave a talk called Ending the Pursuit of Perfection. That talk didn't just go viral, it became a wake-up call. She challenged everything society told us about beauty. That we have to shrink ourselves, hide our flaws, starve for validation. Her message was different. You don't have to change to be loved. You are enough right now. It hit millions right in the heart. And suddenly, Iskra wasn't just a model. She was a movement. But her rise didn't stop there. As her influence grew, she used her platform to uplift others. She partnered with the National Eating Disorders Association, NEDA, created the Mirror Challenge to help others rediscover their reflection, and founded Saltair, a body care brand that honors every skin tone and body shape. She even launched Self-Funding, empowering women to own their finances, their narratives, and their futures. Through it all, she stayed true to one core belief. Self-love is not a trend. It's a revolution. In 2019, the world saw a new side of Iskra, the woman behind the mission. She introduced her partner, Philip Payne, a music executive and entrepreneur. And in April 2020, the couple welcomed their first child, a baby boy. Then in 2024, they were blessed with a daughter. Motherhood, Iskra says, has deepened her strength, softened her spirit, and sharpened her mission. Now, she's not just speaking to women, she's speaking to generations. Today, Iskra Lawrence is more than a model. She's a storyteller, a truth teller, a body-positive pioneer who dares to be raw in a world obsessed with polish. She's proof that your worth was never tied to a number on a scale, or a size on a tag, or a filtered photo on a screen. Your worth is in your voice, your presence, your power. And for Iskra, her power came from the very things the world told her to hide. If this story moved you, take a second, smash that like button, leave a comment sharing your favorite moment, and make sure to subscribe to Vibe Chic TV for more real stories that celebrate strength, truth, and unapologetic beauty. Let's keep the vibe alive. 'Cause here at Vibe Chic TV, we don't just watch women rise. We rise with them.